getting clients to pay you $1,000, $2,000 a month. They could shut your whole account down. Today we're talking about 12 legit ways to make money online, a beginner-friendly guide. What is going on, guys? Paul James here. Welcome back to another video. I'm super excited for this one, so smash a like on it if you are as well. Also, if you are new here, I answer all questions that come in the comment section of every new video I upload within the first 30 minutes. So if you comment within the first 30 minutes, I will answer your question. If you want to make sure you get notified of that, then you're going to want to make sure that you drop below, hit the subscribe button, turn notifications on, that way you can get here on time. All right, so we're jumping right in. You're gonna wanna make sure you don't wanna skip ahead because I'll be sharing some of my best ideas in this video. These are ideas that I've actually done, I've actually made money with. That's basically the qualifications for this entire video. That's how I know they're legit, because I've actually done them. I've actually made money with each of these methods. I'll be sharing some of my best towards the middle and towards the end. So make sure you don't skip ahead, because you're gonna wanna make sure that you get all of them in to make the best decision of what you wanna pursue. So starting off with number 12, we're gonna cover a popular site, Scamazon. So Amazon is a big company, as you know. They do e-commerce, and basically they have a lot of customers, a lot of credit cards on file, and you can go and you can list your stuff there for sale. And you can even use the Fulfillment by Amazon program, which will let you ship your items into their warehouse and they'll ship it for you and take all of your money, basically half of your money. It's very expensive, but you can do it if you want. It's a very risky business model, because if you read through their terms of service and all their different stuff, they can basically wipe you out overnight. And basically if like a customer complained about an item or something like that, even if it's just like one complaint, they could shut your whole account down and then you're basically out of business. So in the short term, you might be able to make some money with it. You might be able to, cash in, but I wouldn't build a long-term business off of it. I would try to move onto something else, onto a different platform once you've made some money with it, because you just don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket. We'll talk about that later on down the video. Obviously, I've had some bad experiences. Maybe I'll share about it later. Okay, number 11, Usability Tester. A usability tester is basically someone that goes in and they test websites to make sure that they're user-friendly, to make sure that people are actually going to have a good experience on the website. So you test websites, you see if they're user-friendly, and there's a lot of big companies that actually pay for this. Even sites like Facebook and sites like Google, they all use some usability service to go and test, have people really come in. Think of this like surveyors, people, movie companies and TV companies, they'll pay surveyors to come in and give their opinions on new TV shows they're thinking about releasing. It's kind of like this, and they'll have you test new features of websites and give your opinion on them, and you basically get paid for that. Okay, so number 10, these are micro job sites. So micro job sites are tasks that usually take you only a minute or two to complete. Think about things like maybe just watching a video, or liking a video, or maybe creating an account. Those are micro tasks, are what they're called in the industry. And we call them that because they really don't take very long, not more than 5 minutes, usually only like a minute or two. And there's some sites out there that you can go on. Microworkers is one that I've used in the past. And then also Amazon has their own version, which is Amazon Turk. I would, of course, advise you probably to use Microworkers, because I just think that overall they're a better company. I would trust them paying me more and paying my money on time. So I would probably go with Microworkers. That's who I've used in the past. Definitely check it out. Very cool site if you want to do like micro tasks like that. All right, number 9 is a transcriber. Many people need their videos transcribed. And what you could do is you basically get paid, to watch videos and then type them out as you're watching them. So I mean, even YouTubers like myself, we sometimes hire transcribers to transcribe the videos, because if you upload captions to your videos, that can sometimes increase the amount of people that will come through and build up your audience even more, because you're capturing a new audience as well. And sometimes if you transcribe in different languages, you can capture new audiences that way. Course creators use transcribers all the time. Companies will use them for their training material for their employees. So yeah, very cool way to do it. It's not just videos too. Some people will record like audio and have you transcribe it because they want to write a book. Lots of very cool ways. There's some services out there, Transcribe Anywhere, Transcribe Me. Both are services you could get signed up with, and they will actually pay you to transcribe for people. Number 8 is an article writer. Now, I personally hire for this all the time as someone who does search engine optimization, who works with clients, who builds websites. You basically get paid to write content for websites. We're usually talking a 300 to 500 word article. and it's just on a piece of content that they want for their website. It can be fairly quick to research the topic, so you don't have to spend a ton of time on it. And I hire everyone that I use this article writing service called iWriter. So I would check them out if you're interested in doing this. But you could also do some freelance stuff as well. You could go on sites like freelance sites, maybe Facebook groups, copywriting groups, that type of thing. But iWriter will basically let you sign up and start writing right away, which is pretty cool. Number 7, Shopify. A much better option for e-commerce. I think personally, a much better option than Amazon, because you can control your own website. Although you're using their platform, it's still, you can use your own domain name. So if you ever decide you don't want to use Shopify anymore, it's not a big deal. You just move it over to somewhere else. You control your own website. You have ownership over the customers. So with Amazon, they have all the customers' information, all the credit cards on file, all their contact details, all of that stuff. You're not building a customer base. You're not building an email list. You're not building a mailing list. None of that stuff. Amazon owns it all. So in the long run, it's very bad. So you want to move over to something like Shopify as quick as you can, so you have ownership, and most importantly, you have control over your business, because like I said, you're basically just a glorified employee if you're doing Amazon, because at any time, read their terms of service, they can shut you down for a single customer complaint. If a customer buys something, they don't like the item, they return it and they say something like, oh, it didn't match the listing exactly. They could just say that, might not even be true. They can shut you down, they can keep all of your money, they can keep all of your business basically and shut you down. So think about that. Shopify is a good alternative. That's what I would recommend if you want to build a long, sustainable business doing e-commerce. Number 6 is virtual assistant. I really like the site Upwork.com for this. I've hired a lot of people on there. Think of this like an office assistant, except you work from home. You're going to do miscellaneous tasks for some company out there. It could be things like entering information in spreadsheets. It could be like answering or writing emails. Just miscellaneous administrative tasks like that. And Upwork.com is a great site. I've hired lots of people on there. I've also done work on there too. Number 5, social media marketing. Now this got really popular back a few years ago because of Ty Lopez, obviously. He talked a lot about it, social media marketing agency. And I think overall it can be a good foot in the door. We do social media marketing for some of our clients, but I think personally there's better ways to get customer results than just doing social media. Customers really want lead generation. They want to buy leads, or they want like search engine optimization so they can get more leads. And social media, at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about. It's about increasing your brand presence. So I think it works good in conjunction with things. Personally, I would only use it as a foot in the door, and I really don't like to offer it as a standalone service too often. I think it's more so a great add-on for things you're already doing or things that you plan on doing if you're going to use it as a tripwire. Number 4 is affiliate marketing. Now I really love this one because it's passive income. A lot of stuff with affiliate marketing you can set up and have it making you passive income over and over and over again. And I use a lot of affiliate marketing in my business to make a lot of money with it. So I really like it. Basically the way it works is you get paid a percentage of a sale without having to create your own product. So a product creator might be out there, you find them a customer, you make that match, boom, you get 50% commission. Usually, sometimes more, sometimes less, but usually it's around 50% just for making that connection. The downside is it can take a while to build an audience. You have to build up an audience usually. Or an alternative is you have to have master paid traffic or SEO. But the cool part is once you have that audience, you can build them on an email list and you can continue to market to that audience good products that you believe in and that you stand behind. That's the key with affiliate marketing. You don't want to be recommending things that you don't agree with. You have to make sure that it resonates and it's a good product. Number 3, become a funnel designer. With platforms out there like ClickFunnels, they've made it easy now to build out funnels. But there's other people out there who want funnels, course creators, business owners, local businesses, but they don't have time to put funnels together for themselves, or they don't have the knowledge or the know-how. So it can be very lucrative if you can get good at it, and you can design high converting funnels for people. And if you can become well known for doing that, word is going to spread and more people are going to want to hire you. So it's a great option if you want to put the time into really learning a software like ClickFunnels and spending the time to become an authority figure in that space. Number 2 is kind of on that lines, but it's a WordPress website builder. And basically, a WordPress website builder is kind of like a web designer that doesn't need to know how to code. And this is some of the first jobs that I actually landed as a beginner, was building out simple WordPress websites. Built one up for my producer, then I got referred to a record label, and then I got referred to a DJ, and I mean, it just kept going. It just like, you know, the referrals were crazy on it. And again, from someone who didn't know how to code, still really don't know how to code, I can do like a couple little things like copy and paste scripts, but really I don't know how to code. And WordPress allows you to become a website designer basically without knowing how to code. And yeah, it's drag and drop, it's easy to learn. I'd highly recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out a free tutorial on how to get started with WordPress and like learning it. It's basically like 4 videos and it's free. You can go check it out that I just put together, and a lot of people really enjoy it. So check it out. Number 1 though on my list is search engine optimization, because it's one of the things that when I was a beginner, I really made the most money with and I saw the most results with fastest. And the reason why is because you're basically generating leads for people, right? You take a local business, you place them on the first page of Google, and you generate a ton of leads for their business, which means they want to keep paying you every month. So you just maintain that ranking for them and they keep paying you. You increase their business and it increases their revenue. It just is a win-win situation. Now, if you're just starting off, I'd recommend focusing on easier platforms first, like Google Maps, because that's the 3-pack, they call it. And if you do like a search for any local business, that'll show up first. But the bottom line, guys, is that you want to be generating leads for business owners, and SEO is a good way to do that. Even Facebook ads is a good way to do that. So I would definitely recommend, if you really want to like build a long-term business that, you know, you've got clients paying you month after month for, check out that. I'll leave a link in the description as well to a free masterclass if you want to attend and learn more about that, learn more about working with clients, getting clients to pay you $1,000, $2,000 a month for doing stuff like this. But the bottom line is getting them leads, getting them more customers, because that's really what the business model is all about. But anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. I'm gonna leave you a link to another video I want you to check out. It's about 10 apps that you can use to make $100 a day from your phone. It's a really killer video. Don't forget to be subscribed, because in the first 30 minutes of every video I upload on the channel, if you leave a comment, I will answer your question. And don't forget to smash that like button.